Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. You're joining Nature's Technical Support, and I am here with Tinelle Bustam from the U.S. Forest Service. My name is Jess Kaknevicius, and I am with the Sustainable Forestry Initiative. I'm the VP of Education, and we are a nonprofit organization that advances sustainability through forest-focused collaborations. I oversee the education work at SFI focused on Project Learning Tree, which is a program that provides a lifetime of learning, supporting a young person's growth at every stage of development, from early on with fun outdoor family activities and all through school through engaging materials for educators for indoors and outdoors, and more recently through the exploration opportunities provided to young people to build a green career. But learning to care for and connect with the environment doesn't end after childhood. So how can we inspire them to build a lifetime connection? Today's young people are connected more to technology than ever. It's all around us. But nature and technology don't have to battle it out. We should actually leverage technology to get people excited about the outdoors. Environmental education is a powerful way to teach students, improving academic performance, developing 21st century skills such as critical thinking, communication and analytical skills, problem solving, and higher order thinking. Environmental education also increases motivation to learn, including enthusiasm for and interest in school. PLT has been a proud partner with the U.S. Forest Service for over a decade. Together, we are working to create more opportunities for young people to get outdoors, and this includes partnering on resources and tools to connect technology and take it outside. And I am here today with Tinelle Bustam, National Director of Conservation Education at the U.S. Forest Service. I'm excited for her to join me today to share her own experiences and to speak to the importance of getting outdoors and how we can leverage technology. Thanks, Tinelle, for joining me. I would love to start off by asking you, why do you think it's so important to connect with nature right now?
Thanks, Jessica. Well, we all know that research documents how spending time in nature benefits our physical, intellectual, psychological, and overall health. And in addition, our personal and cultural identities are often tied to the environment around us. However, we've all seen that in the last 2 decades, childhood has moved indoors, resulting in youth missing essential elements to their health and development. For instance, childhood obesity rates have doubled during this period. In addition, there are unprecedented environmental, social, and economic challenges we face as a global society, including climate change, increasing impacts and damage resulting from catastrophic wildfires, storms, and other natural events, as well as declines in civic engagement, decreasing access to nature, and racial injustice. Environmental education and conservation education serve as critical tools for addressing these issues by building 21st century skills through engagement in real-world learning that supports civic engagement and taking action. I personally and genuinely believe that conservation education and environmental education are the most important actions that we conduct in the Forest Service and that we conduct as conservationists. Because without inspiring these childhood learning experiences, whether they're formal or informal, we would not have the current and future wildlife biologists, soil scientists, and on, as well as citizen stewards taking conservation action today and in the future. Since its establishment in 1905, the Forest Service has valued the importance of connecting individuals of all ages to nature, as well as its role and responsibility to educate people about management and conservation of forests and grasslands. Conservation education and connecting people to nature serve as a key mechanism for realizing the Forest Service's values-based commitment to service and the engagement of diverse audiences in the conservation of our natural and cultural resources for present and future generations. Conservation education programs are relationship-focused as they build collaborations with communities, partners, and the public, while also developing the next generation of conservation leaders.
Thanks, Tinelle. It's no wonder PLT has found such a natural fit with the U.S. Forest Service. We're also really focused on collaboration. So this past year and a half has been a challenge. I mean, we all know that it's been tough to stay indoors, but I would love to know what you envision for a post-COVID world and what we can do more to connect with nature.
Great idea. So what we're thinking is, we all know the pandemic has served as a catalyst for engaging individuals using virtual and online technology. This happened everywhere, right? And so while the Forest Service has engaged individuals for many years via online platforms through programs such as our FS Nature Live distance learning field trips, we also saw tremendous growth in the use of online technology across the agency to deliver programs over the past year. And we anticipate the ongoing use of online technology as we move forward with the Forest Service using a variety of in-person and digital methods to engage a diversity of audiences. Therefore, integrating environmental education into learning happening in formal classroom settings as well as in out-of-school activities is something we should continue growing as we move forward in a post-COVID world. Technology can serve as a key tool for making this happen in an accessible and inclusive way. The Forest Service is deeply fortunate to partner with Project Learning Tree, one of the oldest and most respected environmental education programs. Project Learning Tree is grounded in research and is peer-reviewed, meeting guidelines for excellence in environmental education while developing the next generation of environmental leaders. PLT also reaches all individuals within a community, from the educator or parent using the materials to the child they are engaging. The entire community benefits from the environmental literacy PLT creates.
Yeah, I'll touch on that in just a second. But I'd love to learn a little bit more about what PLT is doing to support the work at the U.S. Forest Service and maybe how we can bring more technology into the work that we do.
Jessica, it is tremendous the work that PLT is doing to support the Forest Service. PLT supports the Forest Service at the local, the regional, and the national levels as we work to increase environmental literacy through the lens of forests. Specifically, PLT's curriculum, professional development, and student resources all support our goal of creating the next generation of environmental stewards. By engaging youth of all ages in learning about nature and natural resources, PLT is also driving career pathways among a diversity of audience, and these individuals will enter into natural resource careers, potentially at the Forest Service. So having a diverse, skilled, and commitment workforce is crucial to achieving our mission. In the future, we hope to bring more online training and engagement to teachers using a variety of mechanisms while engaging youth in online platforms and in the use of online tools. Integrating the use of social media and engaging audiences where they are can also serve as part of our efforts to engage all audiences in learning about the environment. So we look forward to partnering with PLT in the future to accomplish all of this very meaningful work.
Awesome. Thanks, Tinelle. We love working with the U.S. Forest Service too. PLT is growing and adapting to meet the needs of educators, young leaders, and communities, much like the U.S. Forest Service. And this includes building more online tools to get people outdoors and learning about the role of our forests in our everyday lives. PLT has recently launched a new online professional development course for educators and natural resource professionals, focusing on increasing their ability to use and adapt the Explore Your Environment K-8 activity guide in their own communities and bringing learning outdoors. This new online interactive course provides learners the ability to choose their learning path, to create an action plan, and to learn strategies for teaching outdoors. It is the perfect way to connect technology to learning outdoors by building the skills and confidence needed to make it happen. Within the guide itself, we feature apps that help to connect with technology and a take it outside feature for every activity. We also work with our coordinators to support the development of locally relevant online professional development for educators, enabling them to create resources that matter to their communities. By providing a national framework and working at a local level, we are leveraging technology to deliver at scale and to reach more educators and young people across the U.S. Last year, as Tinelle mentioned, we also launched the Green Jobs Online Personality Quiz for young people. This quiz asks a variety of questions to get at the heart of a young person's values, interests, and skills, and generates recommended green careers and fact sheets that provide more information about those careers. I know for myself, I was not exposed to many green jobs when I was in career searching in high school or university, and could have used a resource like this that would have provided a few opportunities to explore. The Green Jobs Quiz is perfect for a career counselor, a career center, or someone who is looking to inspire a young person's career pathway. So as young people are developing their connection to the environment and forests, the Green Jobs Quiz takes the potential career outdoors. If they aren't inspired enough by the quiz, PLT also has fun and engaging Green Jobs videos that share the stories of diverse people working in different professions and the paths they took to get to those careers. PLT also connects with over 60,000 people working and delivering education outdoors through a monthly newsletter that highlights new ways of connecting with STEM, technology to bring learning outside, new resources from PLT, and interesting articles that make learning relevant to today's issues. These digital resources directly support our environmental education materials. Lastly, PLT took advantage of a difficult year where teachers were challenged to find ways to connect with young people in a virtual world. PLT was able to pivot quickly and develop tools for leaders of young people, including online training tools, leveraging the power of social media to host events such as Facebook Live, hosting online learning sessions for our community via Zoom, and most recently taking advantage of a Twitter chat to engage our community to give tips on taking learning outdoors. The power of community online can translate easily into the real world, and sometimes that real life interaction, even if online, is all someone needs to get inspired. At the heart of PLT is the vision of a future where the next generation values the natural world and has the knowledge and skills necessary to make informed decisions and take responsible actions to sustain forests and the broader environment. We believe that we are providing young people a lifetime of learning and building confidence in people that are connecting with young people to reduce the barriers of getting outdoors to learn. So where do we go from here? Well, check out PLT at plt.org, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest, sign up for a PLT online course, or if you're a young person, go check out our Green Jobs online quiz. I'd like to thank Tinelle for joining me. I don't know if you have any final words to share, words of wisdom.
Just a big thank you for everyone who's listening to this video, and it's wonderful to be a part of IUCN. And I'm just really thrilled to have this partnership with PLT. I hope that others are able to have a similar partnership with PLT or other like partnership, because it really is meaningful, really advances all the work that we do in the Forest Service when it comes to conservation education and environmental education. Thank you so much, Jessica.
Thanks a lot, Tinelle. And to send us off, we're going to be sharing with you a new video that PLT has launched in collaboration with the U.S. Forest Service, showing the power of connecting with the outdoors. Thanks, everyone.
Seeing nature through a child's eye is the most magical thing. And when you see the light bulb come on for them, you know that the connection is made. They had a hands-on experience. Those early moments for me gave me my true passion of connecting people with nature. The beauty about Project Learning Tree, it opens up a window to our forests. The shared challenges of our planet are too big for any one of us to do it alone. That's why the collaboration that the Forest Service has with Sustainable Forestry Initiative, Project Learning Tree, is so essential.
How does it get up the tree?
Slowly, slowly. Just like your hair gets longer, little by little by little by little. Same thing with these.
Oh.
Working with kids, it's amazing. I mean, because they're such a natural curiosity about everything around them. Project Learning Tree has many lessons, hands-on, fun activities that are really super engaging. It combines the science part of it with art, with English, with math, with social studies. So when you're approaching nature, when you're approaching the environment, much like many other things, you want to take a look at it from different perspectives. This tree, the tree cookie would be this big. The lessons of Project Learning Tree work with a variety of local partners, including Defensores de la Cuenca, Corazon Latino, and others. We use the material to help young people connect with nature. You get the kids to be more cognizant of our natural world, where they have such great hands-on activities that really engage diverse audiences, rural, urban, suburban, because nature is everywhere.
Think about your kids. They would need a place to play because they...
Maya Angelou has a quote, "Do the best you can until you know better, and when you know better, do better." We know better now, and we know what to do.
You know, at the Forest Service, we say that nature is important, nature provides. We can take care of it if we do it together. And doing together starts at a very young age of making sure our children really have a chance to experience nature where they're at. The most essential part of the future is our planet, our natural resources, and our children that will be leading the way in the future.